Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do the leap of faith for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There is definitely something you've been working at really hard moving towards, okay? So this could be a new job, a new adventure, something that a dream or goal that you've had for a long time, and you've been taking the slow but necessary and diligent steps to move towards this goal with faith, with very strong faith. Yes. Hey Christina G. But with the Six of Swords being in play, man, they are no joke. They are getting right into it. I didn't even go through my normal spiel. Let's slow it down a little bit, Spirit. Okay, so I am Jessica. I don't even know if I said that, guys. They just like completely took over. I apologize. So anyway, okay, they're ready to talk. Well, I'll give you your moment. You need to wait. So, okay. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are my Vibe Tribe, you know I love you. I'll keep this short and sweet. If you resonate with my energy, these messages, which they are ready to get going, give this a thumbs up, share with your friends, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates with you. Hey, Ellie. And, just share some love, guys. If you need to get in contact with me, all of my information is down below in the description box. I will be keeping track of the timestamps and posting in the comments afterwards. So let me go ahead and write that down. That is so crazy, y'all. That is so crazy. Okay, so I'm sitting here, and normally I cross out the times like after I post them, but the collective energy, I already had 109 down, and when I was like, did I start the message at 109 and not remember? You know what I'm saying? Or was that old and then I look up and then it's 209? So we'll take both. Okay. So you might be having a lot of things that are coming to a close. If we're talking numerology, the 1 and the 2 talk about, needing to make a decision on, moving in a certain direction, which the message before was talking about that, so a certain goal or something in mind that you have been working towards for a long time, and it's been slow but diligent, and you have your eye on something that you have been really working hard towards. With the Six of Swords coming out, this could be something that's really tested your patience, that has really tested your mental skills, because there could have been a lot of times where you were very fearful on this journey, and yet you kept pushing through because you knew you saw that light at the end of the tunnel, and you knew that where you were going, or whatever this goal in mind for you was or is, that it's going to be better when I get there, right? So going between the 1 and the 2, it talks about needing to make a decision on what your heart really wants, right? And being able to step into that faith of leaving behind things so you can start a new chapter in your life. And with it being a 9, you are so close. Earth signs, so close. So this is for the collective energy of Earth, for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And I feel like a lot of us are going through these like final transition energies where it can be a little daunting. It can be tiring. I was just having this conversation the other day where it's like, I have noticed a theme in my life that when there are certain big life changes or situations in my life, that no matter how long the process is, right about the last 30 days, the last month before that transition like fully closes out and starts a new chapter, I always get this very like tight anxiety feeling. Like I just feel the pressure right around that end mark, but it's usually about that 30 days. So within this month, you are really going to start to feel a lot of this pressure building. So you could have already been feeling it, which means it's getting even closer to the finalization of this change for you. But just understand that when I feel that pressure, like pay attention to how long you've been feeling that for, because it's usually within 30 days that I am taking this message is going to really make a huge difference for you. Okay. So, okay, good. So yeah, those are certain things. And again, you're just going to have to make a clear decision to move forward and have that faith that you know you're at the final stage. Now, the next number, when I think about 10, that's like fully stepping into this chapter and starting to see all the benefits of the hard work that you have done and put into the situation. So when you hit the ace or the 1, then that is like really starting from scratch, starting fresh, you know. But 10 I usually take as receiving all the benefits of the hard work. Yeah. So there are definitely situations in your life where you know that you are heading towards something, and there are certain situations in your life that you know just aren't serving you anymore. And it could even just be a mental habits, patterns, belief systems, but it can also be physical situations or emotional situations where you have to trust your intuition. Okay. You know, like if we think about alignment and law of attraction, right? Law of attraction is proven, guys. We've seen it. I know, I have lived it. When we live in fear, we breed more fear. When we live in joy, we breed more joy. We breed existence. We are the creator of our realities. So when you're hanging around low vibrational situations or behaviors, it is going to drag your energy down. Therefore, you're going to see more bullshit. Okay. But when we choose to realign with love and go after what our heart's desire is, we watch miracles unfold right in front of us. And that is truth. Okay. Telling you, if you are skeptical, try it. What do you have to lose? Seriously, try being joyful, grateful for your life. Tell God or whoever your higher power is, thank you for the blessings that you are bestowing upon me today. And go out there, live your life, and watch things unfold. You know what I'm saying? Instead of worrying about all the things that you're not getting, because that's what brings more crap. So this is about understanding that there are certain situations in your life that you know are not serving you anymore, and you've been trying to control the situation for way too long, and now you're at this finalization stage where you know that you have to let go. You have to let go. And if there is any area of your life where you're really not sure how to go about the situation or how to fully surrender, meditate, reflect, and ask yourself, how can my soul be at peace with this situation? Okay. And trust whatever information you get. Hey, Danny, how are you? Because you know there is something greater for you that is waiting. But the problem is that you have to be willing to take those necessary steps to understand why, you allow things in your life that are blocking you. Okay. And how have you been blocking yourself? Especially if it comes to, belief systems. Do you feel like you are worthy enough? Do you feel like you're good enough? Do you completely understand and love yourself? Are you having enough courage to go after your dreams? Are you courageous enough to let blessings actually happen to you on the daily? Like, and it takes courage. It takes courage to bring joy into your life when you have, witnessed darkness, when you have lived in fear for the majority of your life. It takes a lot of courage to break out of those cycles. So don't get it twisted, y'all. But it's a choice. It's a choice, and it takes time. It takes time. So let's see what kind of advice they have for us. I feel like that was a pretty good message. You know what you're going after, though. I feel like you already have a specific goal or end game in mind, and you're so close, you can taste it, but you're starting to feel that pressure. And now it's like letting go of any final situations where you feel like it might be holding you back. Okay. So yeah, my vibes speak louder than my words. Listen, vibes don't lie, y'all. You can, and I even had this shit confirmed. One of my girls read my chart the other day, and she goes, "You are a walking lie detector." Damn right. And I will not let anyone tell me that it's wrong ever again. If I sense bullshit, I'm calling bullshit. Okay. Vibes don't lie. So you need to be aware of what's going on inside, because you can sit here and tell the world everything that you want in order to feel like you're in a good place. But until your vibe actually matches what you're trying to manifest, you are always going to come up a little short. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be able to really love and work on yourself and know that you are fucking deserving, so that you can reach that vibration to match what you're manifesting, if that makes sense. So when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. And that is exactly what I was saying. Like, go out and just try to live as positive and free as possible, and just be like, whatever I need to encounter today, whatever love I need to embrace or share today, put me in these situations. How can I be of service? How can I see the miracles of the universe and what God is really doing in this world? And then go out and see, and just be aware. Be aware of your life and watch what actually happens. I'm telling you, when you can pay attention to the subtle frequencies in your life and within your body and your environment, and actually have that awareness to be like, hey, where's this energy coming from? Oh, that's on you. They did it to me so clear last night. My heart started beating out my chest. I turned on Pandora. Heartbeat was on. Like, the name of the song was Heartbeat. I was like, what? As many times as I go through this, it still never ceases to surprise me. It really doesn't. So it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm not saying that it's a game, but I mean, seriously, just have some childlike wonder and see the way the magic works. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dewey. So yeah, I feel like this is about, not letting the pressure build on you too much, earth signs. It's more about just letting go and having fun at this time, and allowing things to kind of just settle into their place before. And that was actually the theme of this week too, in the collective message, was to ground ourselves. We know change is coming. It's like, just now it's like, okay, prepare yourselves. You know that it's coming to this point. Allow it to happen instead of freaking out. Just like, okay, we got this. You know what I'm saying? Just let it flow, guys. Let it flow. All right. So that was a collective message. So we're going to let them choose. Okay. They want to do Capricorn. Okay. So we're going to do Capricorn first. It's Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry, y'all. I swear, once I get moved, I will have a straight setup, but I gotta stretch my old lady knees out. Okay, so Capricorn, this is your leap of faith, okay? So this is gonna be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And it is going to represent your blockage, your current energy, and what are you moving towards. Okay, well, same messages. Okay, so the blockage is, with the Seven of Cups being in place, it's about needing to make a clear decision. Maybe there have been a lot of distractions. I get a lot of distractions for you, Capricorn. So it could be work, it could be friends, maybe it's just a lot of people who need you, or, you know, maybe there's been too many people relying on you at this time where you're not really clear of what you need at this time because you're so busy giving to other people. Okay. This is a time for you to be very clear on what it is that you want and what you want to experience, and kind of detox some of the energies around you, because I feel like there's too many people kind of giving their opinion to Capricorn, like, oh, you need to do this, or this would be a great idea. And it's just like just it's just chatter everywhere, and it's a lot of distraction. It's a lot. That's all it is. It's just a fucking distraction, Capricorn. So when it comes to that goal, right, we were talking about in the collective energy for earth signs, you have this goal, and I see it. I see it very clearly. Like, there's this beautiful, bright pinnacle for Capricorn that you have been focusing on. You've been working diligently towards it. You've been taking the necessary steps and, you know, moving closer and closer towards your goal. But then all these people start coming in and da, 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 and it's like the closer you get to it, the more, you know, you're feeling this resistance, and you're just like, can this be done? Can I be done? I just want my damn wishing well. I want my pinnacle. I don't want all these other things distracting me, right? Because then it starts getting confusing. And so maybe you have had a lot of confusion due to other people's energies, and you need to kind of detox yourself from, you know, other people's opinions or what people have been kind of reaching out about. Maybe they've been having a really hard time with Mercury retrograde coming in and out, and they've been just relying on you a lot throughout this transition, and you haven't really had that proper time to focus on your goal, right? So it's like being clear on what it is that you want and taking action. Okay. So I would definitely say that as this being your blockage, you need to just kind of take some time away from anyone you feel is like throwing themselves at you, or, you know, asking too much of your time, not respecting your boundaries or your decisions when it comes to what your goal is. You know, if you're sitting here talking to your friend and you're like, oh, well, you know, this is what I have in mind. This is my ultimate goal. This is what I've been working towards. And they're like, oh, well, you know, that's a great idea. But no, it's okay to take, you know, open advice, but just because someone gives advice doesn't mean that you have to take that or that they know what's best for you. You need to be able to stand in your own power and say, well, I appreciate your advice and I will take it if it makes sense to me, if it resonates, if it makes, you know, if it fits into what I already have in my vision. But if it doesn't, then just let it go. You know, and if anyone tries to, you know, blah, 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 whatever the case may be, just let it go, detox yourself, create some distance, clear out that energy so that you can get out of your own way and your self-doubt due to other people placing their opinions onto your goal. Okay. So, I feel like, and again, Capricorn, this is your energy. So I feel like there's certain things in your life where it could be, again, you know, beliefs, patterns, coping mechanisms, you know, just being too giving when it comes to other people, to the point where you allow yourself to be put on the back burner or walked on like a doormat. That's not healthy, guys. That's not love. That's enabling. Okay. When you put yourself on the back burner and not as a priority or getting equal give and take in order to save someone else, that's not healthy. Okay. So don't do that. But there is a need for detoxing, whether it be, the people you're hanging around, the stuff that you're eating or drinking, or just the energy in general when it comes to your belief systems. Okay. So keep your eye on the bigger picture. Don't allow all these energies to get mixed up, or start to influence what your overall goal is, because that again, the messages that have been coming through is like all these people with bigger goals and like life-changing situations. That devil energy has been coming in and placing these seeds of doubt, right, of fear, in order to keep us from stepping fully into purpose. So don't allow these energies to affect what you are trying to do, because what you have in mind, this goal, this plan that's been sent to you from the divine, you can't lose sight of that. Okay, this is what you are meant here to do. And they're telling you that what you are moving towards is possible travel, relocation, but it's about going into that lighter side of life where you don't feel all this pressure, because you detoxed and you made a clear decision. Your decision, without it being influenced by anyone else. This is what your heart was calling towards. This was what God put you on this planet to do, right? And now that you see things more clearly by moving away from all these toxic energies that were placing doubt and fear into your existence, you can learn to trust your emotions and your thought process better by moving away from these energies. So it's going to realign you with your goal. If you have felt stagnant or detoured from what your original goal was, this is going to help realign you. So detox, set boundaries, gain that confidence to make a clear decision, and not let yourself be deterred by other people. Okay, that's the big message for you. So let's see what advice they have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. I'm trying not to shake the computer too hard, guys. What advice do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow by following your heart. Okay? Highest fucking frequency there is the pink. You know what I'm saying? Because when we think about the heart chakra and money, right, we think about green, but the highest frequency of the heart chakra is actually bright pink. So they're telling you, be unapologetic about what you desire. You do not have to explain yourself to anyone. Okay. And what you focus on will grow. And by you following your heart space and trusting what your emotions, again, finding that balance between the emotions and the mind and going after what you want, you're going to make shit happen. Okay. So good luck with that one, Capricorn. That's a great message. All right. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the blockage for Virgo? That's a lot. I don't want to. Give me one card, please. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get a blockage, a current energy, and a moving towards, please. 3 cards. 3 cards. That is 4, but we'll take it. Okay. Okay. All right. Holy shit. Okay. So Virgo is going through a lot. Let's just say that. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? Yeah, Capricorn had a great message, but we are working with the Strength card. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo. This is for Virgo. We have the Chariot. Some of you could be dealing with Cancer. Change Your Life, which is the Tower card. And the Decision could also be dealing with Capricorn. But again, okay, so this is going to take a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of trusting in yourself and in the divine, okay? And knowing that any unexpected, abrupt changes that are going to be coming up for you are absolutely necessary in order for you to clean up your life, okay? There is going to be a lot of new revelations for you coming up. And these are all things that you have manifested in order to go after your dreams. You have asked for a new beginning. You have asked for some sort of new chapter, or again, that goal, right? We all have this goal. The earth signs are going after something big. And if this is something to do with your life purpose or your mission in this world, like, what is your purpose? Ask and you shall receive. They are telling you everything you need to clean up in your life. So listen, it's not always the easiest thing going through this revelation of, damn, there is some baggage that needs to be unloaded. And Miranda Lambert's baggage claim just came up for me. So if you haven't heard that song, go listen to it, because listen, you don't need to carry anyone else's baggage. You got enough on your own, Virgo. Okay, listen, we all got baggage. Don't carry anyone else's too. You are not responsible for that shit. But this is something that you have manifested, and this is your life, Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but I do feel that this is more of your energy, Virgo, like truly manifesting the life that you desire, going after what you want, your dreams, your inspirations, just trying to, and this is something that you have been dreaming of for quite some time, or maybe like just the thought of this goal makes you feel like a childlike sense of wonder again. Maybe there's even a childhood friend that you're choosing to team up with, right? And again, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and general reading, so please take what resonates. And this could go a lot of different ways, but there is definitely something new for Virgo when it comes to this goal, and it's a big goal when it comes to purpose and mission in this life. So when you have these things that start falling away, maybe there was someone from your childhood or your best friend that you were thinking about going into business with, and then you realize maybe it's not the greatest idea, okay? Or there are certain friendships from your past that aren't necessarily aligned with where you're going on a vibrational level, and you have to let some people go. That is hard shit, guys, especially when we're not used to letting things go, and we're not good with change. Like a lot of us earth signs are not. So going through that awakening process and stepping into mission, you're really going to start to realize who's really meant to be in your life. What patterns have you been using that are holding you back? What are your coping mechanisms when shit hits the fan? All this stuff is making a better you. Okay, so when you actually have that awareness to like look at your life and realize what needs to change in order for it to progress, that is the goal. So when shit gets uncomfortable, don't freak out, because it's not permanent. It is temporary, but it is leading you to a higher state of evolution. It is leading you to a brighter way of viewing and experiencing life, and also moving into purpose. So how can you be mad? This is what you have asked for, okay? So when shit hits the fan, don't get upset. Okay, just understand that this is part of the process, and it doesn't mean that they don't love you or you don't love them, or, you know, whatever the case may be. It's just, no matter what it is, whether it be people, places, things, habits, or patterns, it's just not a vibrational match for you, for where you are going. And sometimes we have to leave things that are comfortable and familiar behind so that we can open up and have new opportunity for beautiful new experiences in our life that are aligned with our purpose. Okay? Because what you're moving towards, you have the Six of Staffs and the Page of Pentacles. So there could be a new job opportunity, maybe some new messages about a successful opportunity that's presenting itself. No matter what, Virgo, you will be successful in this transition. You will be seen for the light that you are, and all the things that you've accomplished throughout this journey. You will get to that point where you're like, I made it. I made it. I did this. Okay. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's making me emotional. You will go through a lot. It will be trialing. And sometimes there will be moments where you feel like giving up. Don't give up. Okay. Because everything you're going through is going to pay off in the long run. I promise. And everything that you're asking for in life is coming. Trust that. Okay. So let's see, what advice do they have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? When I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. So remember what you're doing this for, okay? Remember that overall goal, not like when you're feeling those really low moments and going through that shit storm, remember why you're doing this and connect back to that joyful presence so that the universe can work in your favor. Okay. When we stay focused on those goals and, you know, what's inspiring us, then the universe has a way of working quicker for us because we're allowing it instead of resisting it. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, guys. And if anyone needs, you know, has any questions or just needs, you know, personal, you know, whatevs, like, that's what I'm here for. Email me. Okay. So let's see. All right. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the blockage, current energy? Okay. And what are they moving towards? That makes sense. All right. Taurus is refusing to budge, says Spirit. Does that surprise me? Not one bit. Not one bit. Oh, Lord. Okay. So I'll quit talking shit, Taurus, because I'm a Taurus. I know how hard it is for us to step outside of our comfort zone. So with the Six of Swords being in your blockage, Taurus, this is talking about, you know, not wanting to, again, not wanting to budge. Like, there's a lot of stubborn behavior that I'm picking up right now, where you know that maybe things aren't, again, it's one of those things where it's like things aren't moving fast enough, but then you're not wanting to move fast enough with it type energy, which still makes sense for Taurus. You know, this card usually represents like relocation, travel. You know, it could also represent the change in thought process. Okay. So I feel like there are certain aspects of your life, Taurus, that, you know, it's like just not wanting to fully surrender, not wanting to fully just let go. There's still some control issues that are in play when it comes to your past, and how are you trying to manipulate your future. And that's why you're not seeing things like truly unfold the way that they need to, because you're thinking that it has to look a certain way, and in reality it doesn't. And if you just let go, you would see how much more beautiful and free flowing this life can really be. So if you have been thinking about relocating or traveling, or, you know, maybe moving on to a new phase in life, and you're just not seeing the results, then you need to ask yourself, how am I resisting? Right? So maybe it is divine timing, but sometimes it's also due to our lack of getting our shit together and just taking a chance, which is what these messages are about. You know what I'm saying? So in your current energy, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is talking about, you know, things that are investing, and it's talking about patience, allowing things to unfold naturally. Like and again, that goes back to manipulating the circumstances or trying to control the outcome. If we're trying to rush something, but it's not taking, you know, it's taking too long, or if we're trying to force something and we're not willing to take the step, but it seems to be moving too fast. And that's why we go with the flow. The Seven of Pentacles does remind us that our seeds have been planted, okay, that they have been sown. The universe has received our prayers. They know what we're working towards. Things are in the works, y'all. It's just about having patience and truly allowing things to unfold naturally, instead of us feeling like we're in control of this whole process. We are not, okay? You take inspired action. When spirit says step up, you step up. If they tell you to rest, you rest. If you need to go get creative, get creative. It's just about being in this moment and quit worrying so damn much. And when they ask you to leap, you leap. Okay? And that's where you will find peace and stability. That is what they're moving you towards. Okay? You know, it is coming. Your goals are being realized. Things are in process. You have to wait. And there are certain things that are going to come up for reflection when it's time to actually harvest these seeds that you have planted. You're going to have to let go of something. You're going to have to move on from something that you have been holding on to. And it's like fully surrendering, no matter what that is, no matter what that may look like, because you know that you have to let go, because whatever you're going towards is way more beautiful than what you've ever expected. And when you let God lead you, you ain't making a wrong choice. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're going to lead you from one shitty situation to another. When you listen to your heart and you truly trust and you surrender and you have faith and you stay positive and optimistic about whatever's going to happen, beautiful things happen, right? So it is coming. It is coming. So just be patient. And again, take action when you were called to take action. Don't let fear get in the way. And when you were told to sit back, sit back. And listen, you know, like I think about tests all the time. Okay. So like when I was in school, I was one of those students. I always overthought. And they always told me, whatever your first initial answer is, go with that. That's what intuition is, you know? And it's not until I started overthinking and questioning myself and over processing the question that I always got it wrong, right? Because I overthought it. So when I would have just gone with my initial response or my initial answer, I probably would have done a lot better and not had to work so hard in school to get good grades, because even though I did great in school, I had to work for it. You know what I'm saying? So just go with your initial reaction, because energy flows where your intention goes. And when you have faith, hope, and optimism, you just allow good shit to happen. I am the loving energy of the universe. So it is. It's like just knowing that you're connected to the limitless energy around us, and within spirit is within us. We are within each other. And when we stay focused on that connection and that energy and that flow is happening between us, and we can just be like, okay, like, I trust you. Lead me where I need to be. Put me in the path I need to be on. Lead me to the people who are going to understand, that can help, that I can help. And it does. It unfolds. And then you're like, oh, this is so awesome. Yeah, it is. Because this life can be amazing if you so let it. Okay. So I hope that helps you guys. And if you need any advice, encouragement, support, private reading, whatever you may need, your girl's got you. All my information is down below in the description box. If you would like to donate, the PayPal link is down there as well. I appreciate everyone who has reached out for private readings or donations. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. And I wish you all the best of luck. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.